Kyle Busch won his. Wait a second. Love this hat, but not today. M&M's for Kyle Busch. Yeah. He just won his 200th race. His 200th NASCAR race. That's across all 3 series. Here are the numbers. 53 Cup, 94 Xfinity, 53 Truck Series. I don't know what the heck it's called anymore. Okay, I got M&M's all over me now. Anyways, Kyle Busch was driving a green car on St. Patrick's Day. That's the real reason he won. He mentioned about 20 times in his post-race interview, and he's not wrong. Also, another random fact of the day, that is the first time Kyle Busch has ever won when getting a speeding penalty. They said that after the race, too. Just some random facts I learned today. So, yeah, I love that Gordon hat, but got to wear the Kyle Busch M&M's hat today. Got this bucket of M&M's right here that you're going to look at the rest of the time. I still have M&M's all over me, all over the floor. But, yeah, that was definitely worth it. Who doesn't love celebrating in M&M's? I'm not a Kyle Busch fan, but you have to respect the dude. Like, there's so many haters out there that are like, hey, he's not petty. It's like, well, no, Dippy's not petty. But you still have to respect what he has done in his career. The majority of this video, I will go over the race and the results stuff, but there's going to be a lot about Kyle Busch reaching 200 wins. And the debate is that petty? Is he worthy of Petty's recognition or whatever? I don't think you can compare the two. The 200 are completely different. Petty got 200 wins in the Cup Series, and those are in like 1,000 starts. Kyle Busch has done across all 3 series. I think I don't know how many starts it is, but still, you have to respect Kyle Busch's ability to get 200 wins in NASCAR. It's so difficult to get a win in NASCAR, and he has 200 of them. So you have to respect what the guy has done. I mean, it's so hard to compare the two. I don't even know why people are comparing it. It's 2 completely different things. 200 wins is so incredible. I think you just have to stand back and respect him, honestly. You just have to respect what both Richard Petty and Kyle Busch have done in not only the Cup Series, but in NASCAR. And you just respect it. I mean, seriously. Like, all these people are hating on Kyle Busch. All these people are saying his 200 wins aren't anything, but respect it. 200 wins is so hard in NASCAR. It doesn't matter what series you're in. It doesn't matter what you're driving. 200 wins is so difficult. I mean, there's a reason that barely anyone's done it. Petty, Kyle Busch. I mean, seriously. It's so difficult to get 200 wins. You have to respect him. Respect what he's done. It's such a hard achievement to accomplish. And congratulations to Kyle Busch. I'm very honored and blessed to have seen him win in person and have to seen him win, not just on TV, but like actually in person in 2016 at Texas and 2018 at Texas. So I've been honored and blessed to see him win in real life. And then obviously on TV, I've seen him win a bunch, but it's an honor to see this happen during my lifetime. I've seen Gordon, I've seen Johnson, and now I've seen Kyle Busch. So 3 legends right there. Tony Stewart's in there obviously, but today's about Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch and his 200 wins. So yeah, let's get into this race. So green car won St. Patrick's Day, as I said. Restarts are really fun to watch. You got 3 wide, 4 wide. Everyone's right there, great battling for position. It would often stretch out a bit after that. You have some battles, some straight single file. But it was an all right race. It wasn't like a super memorable one. It wasn't a super boring one. It was all right. Not that many complaints. Not that many outrages. It was a pretty decent race. Wallace cut a tire with 40 to go. That caused the last caution. Kyle Busch was able to get back up front. Logano and Keselowski had a great battle for the lead with about 25 to go. Kyle Busch was too much for him. They asked Logano, they said, hey, do you think if you guys didn't battle that hard that you guys would have been able to battle for the win or whatever if you waited until later? And Logano just laughed and said, no, that 18 was way too fast. Kyle Busch led like 135 laps, won both stages and won the race. So he had the best car all day. That's just a fact. I mean, it's insane. He had a great car. But different leaders all day, different leaders. You had Byron leading out through a cycle. Kyle Busch led, Joey Logano led, Brad Keselowski. Who else? There were a lot of guys that led today. I'm trying to think. Austin Dillon. I'm trying to think. I'm blanking out on guys who led today. When we go through the results, I'll name all the guys who led, who I remember leading. Let me think. Eric Almirola led. Denny Hamlin. I mean, there's a lot of guys that led today. Busch dominated, and Busch ended up winning. So, yeah, that's basically the race. That's the most I can describe it. Here's an M&M. Gonna eat that in honor of Kyle Busch. All right. So, what else to say? Kyle Busch 200 wins, controversy, all that stuff. Let's get into the finishing results. Tomorrow, I will be making a NCAA tournament. Not a preview, but I'll be filling out a bracket. And basically, you'll be seeing how miserably I fail at making a bracket. Because, every year, everyone's bracket fails miserably. Except for one kid in, 2014. He got it right and won $1 million. But then he didn't get the $1 million because he was under 18. Back to business. Here are the finishing results. That's who finished first. He led 134 laps. Got the max points he could get, 60. He now has 14 playoff points. Good job, Kyle. Second was Joey Logano. He led 3 laps, 51 points. Now has 6 playoff points. See, the NASCAR app on my iPad is updated, and because it's horizontal, it shows starting position, laps, laps led, points, and playoff points. So I can see all this now. It used to not be like this. I just updated it. Who was I at? Third. Keselowski led 42 laps. Now, he didn't get any playoff points, but good for him. Led 42 laps. Finished third. Harvick finished fourth. Started second. That's about it. Blaney led 2 laps. Finished fifth. Kurt Busch, 6th. Denny Hamlin, 7th. He led 8 laps on the day. 8th was Martin Truex Jr. He was a part of a spin at the end of stage 1 by Stenhouse, and he got some damage from that. He was able to rally back, get a top 10 after starting 27th, too. So overall, not a bad day for him. Almirola started 3rd, led 7 laps, but ended up finishing 9th. Austin Dillon, who's feeling ill this morning, had Cole Custer on standby, the only guy who beat Kyle Busch this weekend, Cole Custer. Dillon led 0 laps, actually. Oh, well, that's a rip. But he finished 10th, got a top 10. Elliott finishes 11th. A rough day for Hendrick Motorsports, him being their highest finisher. That's about the highlight of their day right there. 12th, Kyle Larson. 13th, Daniel Suarez. 14th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He led 1 lap. Good for him. 15th, William Byron. He led 3 laps. Chris Buescher finished 16th. Jimmy Johnson was running in the top 10 a little bit at the beginning. Got some stage points, but he ends up finishing 17th. So a crappy ending for him, to say the least. 18th was Matt DiBurrito. 19th was Eric Jones. 20th, Paul Menard. 21st, Alex Bowman. Bad day for him. 22nd, Ryan Newman. He started 7th. He fell back. 23rd, Ryan Preece. 24th, Michael McDowell. 25th, David Reagan. 26th, Matt Tiff. 27th, Ty Dillon. 28th, Ross Chastain, a.k.a. Watermelon Boy. 29th, Landon Castle in that Starcom racing car. 30th, Bubba Wallace. 31st, Corey LaJoie. 32nd, Cody Ware. 33rd, Daniel Hemrick. He hit the wall, and that basically ruined his day. He just, cut a tire. He had to pit a bunch. It was on a green flag. It was bad for him after that. 34th, Reed Sorensen. 35th, Joey Gase. 36th, Garrett Smithley. 37th, BJ McLeod. 38th, Clint Boyer. So Boyer had some engine problems early. That ended up ending his day. That just spilled some. But yeah, overall, that's that. Congratulations to Kyle Busch on your 200 wins. At the end of this video, which is in 20 seconds. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the recap of this race. That Heartbreaker video I made. I'm going to be making another one of those. I got a really good one. It's even better than this one. It's really good. And the instant you guys see it is, you'll all be like, and then a lot of fans will be triggered and some fans will laugh. Got another video right here. I don't know what it will be, but yeah. Subscribe by clicking on me drinking a bunch of M&Ms.